Today on Cooking with Kyle, we're going to make a breakfast burrito for dinner. So first thing, I've got some of the crispy crowns potatoes, and I'm going to put them in the toaster oven. The package says $4.25. It only really has instructions for either half a bag or a whole bag, so I put it in for about 10 minutes and then we'll flip them over. So next we're going to take our Italian sausage. I'm going to turn the burner on, I don't know, medium maybe. And we're going to put it in our skillet. Maybe. There we go. Now I don't have one of those fancy meat smasher things like Veronica has, so I'm just going to kind of smash it up with my spatula here. Oh, I have it'd probably be a good idea to take this paper out. See, I'm not too much on cooking raw meat, so it's a good thing I noticed that in there. So I'm going to kind of break this up. Okay, so I picked my phone up off the floor and I finished smashing up the meat. Enough for right now anyway. This is Italian sausage. I could have done breakfast sausage, but I decided to do Italian so I could use it for pizza also. So we'll let it cook here for a little bit and then I'll smash it up and stir it up some more in a little bit. Now I'm going to go beat up the egg. And I know you don't need to see me beat up this egg again because I've done an egg in the videos before, but I am going to try to do a better one-handed egg crack this time. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so my egg is scrambled up, and now I'm going to go put it over here in the skillet. Now this time I prepared the skillet with some cooking spray instead of butter, just to kind of see how that would do. And I'm going to turn this skillet on about medium, I think, and I'm going to let it sit there and turn into a egg patty. Okay, so it's time to flip the crispy crowns. Well, sometimes they kind of stick, so you can break them up with a fork, flip them all over. Starting to get nice and crispy, and then we'll put it back in for another 10 minutes or so. Okay, checking on the sausage here. Breaking it up some more. Maybe flip it over a little bit.
Sausage is coming along nicely.
Okay, I have 2 fully cooked, uncooked slices of bacon. About 30 seconds later, cooked slices of bacon. Okay, so now our egg appears to be pretty set up around. You can kind of see some bubbles in it and stuff. And so I decided to try the cooking spray this time, which was good, because last time I did this, the egg did kind of stick. With just butter. So what I'm going to attempt to do here, I'm not sure that it's not really quite ready maybe. I'm going to leave it a little bit longer, and then I'm going to attempt to kind of fold it into 3 sections, and I'm just going to lay it on my shell. So while we're waiting on that egg, my sausage is looking pretty good here. I might prefer it to be ground up or chopped up a little bit more, but I don't really have the proper meat chopping tool, so I'm just using this spatula. I'm going to let that brown a little bit more. I'm going to go prepare the tortilla so it's ready for everything when it's done. So now I'm back to an 8-inch tortilla now. I got through all of the 6-inch ones. So that's going to allow us to make a little bit of a better wrap on our burrito. So I'm going to take a slice of Colby Jack cheese and place on here. Now I may not use it all because I don't want it to go all the way down where I'm going to wrap it. So this extra part of it, you break into 2 little pieces like that. The other part is big. You put this part in your mouth. And you give this guy a piece, and you give this guy a piece. And then we're going to pop this into the microwave for about 10 seconds. Take the chill off, get the cheese pre-melted. All right, so my sausage looks done. I have turned the heat off on it. And now I'm going to, this is a lot of sausage for a breakfast burrito. But like I said, I'm using this sausage for other things too. I'm going to freeze it and into small portions so I can pull it out as I need it over the next while. So, but it looks really greasy, so I don't want to put it. There's our egg. Our egg's pretty well done. I've turned it down to low just to kind of sit there until we're ready to flip it in a second. But I want to drain some of the grease off of this sausage so it's not quite so greasy. And I don't know the proper way to do that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me however much I think I need for my burrito. Maybe like that. And I've got here just a paper plate and some paper towels. And I'm going to take this, this is like 4 layers on the bottom, a couple layers on the top, fold it over, and I'm going to kind of press it. It is a little bit hot. I got some extra paper towel there. So I'm going to press some of the grease out.
People may be laughing at me thinking this is stupid. I don't know. We'll see how effective it was when we look at the paper towel after. See how much grease comes out of it. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Okay.
So now I'm ready to do, I want to put my egg on top of the cheese, I think. Okay, so if this all goes according to plan, I should be able to fold this over. Well, it won't stay. There we go. Nice golden brown on that egg. And I will tell you, the cooking spray does work much better to prevent the stickage compared to the butter that I used the last time I tried this. There's my egg. Then I'm going to put on my sausage. There we go. We'll use this. What did I use this fork for? This was my, I want to make sure this wasn't the fork I used on the raw eggs. This was the fork that I used to turn the hash browns. So that fork should be not contaminated with raw egg. Ouch. Okay, I got my hash browns out of the toaster oven. About 4 of them, and I'll use the other ones. I have a few more. I'll just eat those with some ketchup on the side. And then our 2 pieces of bacon. Now it's time to roll it up. Now the reason I put the bacon on top is because the bacon is the coolest thing out of this because it was microwaved and I let it sit for a little bit. So I'm going to fold the bottom in. And then I'm gonna turn it this way. It's easier for me to roll it. Just kind of roll it around here. The bacon's kind of starting to crumble.
Okay.
And there we go. Pick up the loose droppings of sausage that fell out. Clean up our plate. So there's our breakfast burrito. Throw on just these extra hash browns, and there you go, breakfast burrito. And I think I'm going to go with some chocolate milk to go with this. Chocolate milk sounds like a good breakfast food drink.